How are you doing?
Yeah, very, very good evening. Am I clearly audible to you?
Yeah, you
Please.
are audible to me. I can
Okay,
hear you
okay, thank
properly.
you. Yeah, I've been pretty good. And how about you? Please tell me
Yeah,
about yourself.
sure. Why not? I'm doing great. Everything is fine. Thanks for asking. So tell me, could you please just introduce yourself to me because we are meeting for the very first time. So that would be great if we start by our introduction.
Yeah, yeah, of course, we should go through our introduction for the very first time, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm Tapu Kumar from Odisha. Okay. And my district is called Mayurbhanj. So you can completely remember about my. Okay, okay, 1 minute, please. Is it fine now?
Yeah, it is fine. You are visible.
Okay, okay. Yes, so I was telling about myself that I am from a district. Our president, okay, Draupadi Murmu, she also belongs to this district, Mayurbhanj. Okay, so you can remember about my district name as well. Okay,
Okay.
so as of now, I'm 25 years old, and currently I work for a cyber cafe. Do you know anything about cyber cafe?
I have heard about that.
Yeah, it's something like where all you can get your Aadhaar card, PAN
Document
card.
and
Okay,
applications.
it's
Yeah.
something like online shop, you could say.
Yes. I have been to cyber cafes many times in order to get my some resume and some Aadhaar card, PAN card
Yes,
copy.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is something that we all are involved. Without internet, without technology nowadays, it feels nothing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Right.
I could also say about myself that it's been more than 3 years, okay, since I have been practicing English, but I have been active with so many platforms, okay, like different applications, maybe around 10 to 15 applications that I have already tried. And currently, maybe there are 2 to 3 applications that I'm still using. Okay.
Okay. So why do you use all those applications? In order to improve your communication or just have to in order to have a conversation with the people, random guys?
Yeah, of course, because as of now, and according to my dreams, I could say, okay, if I talk about my education, I have only completed up to 12th. Honestly, I have no degree at all. Okay, so actually, when I was in school, I had a dream that one day I would speak English, and using my English communication, somehow I'll be able to find a career for myself. Okay, and it's really difficult to finding a good job without having a degree, right? So that's why actually I'm still
Yeah,
struggling to
obviously it
speak
is. It is.
even better English.
Actually, nowadays, I guess that jobs are being given to the people on the base
Yes.
of their skills more than looking after their degrees. As far as I am concerned, I am a
Yes.
student and I have been to interviews many times.
Okay.
So, what my experience is that in order to get a job nowadays, they do not require documents. Obviously, you should be completed 12th. You should have knowledge about the schools. You must have been to the school, but I say that they are looking for somebody who could have experience, who could have knowledge, skill.
Mostly. Mostly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
Skills
Skills
of
matter
speaking
more than.
English, handling emergency situations. So
Yeah. Yeah.
nowadays, jobs are going to be given to the one who would have who would have skills over having degrees.
Right. Right. Normal than formal education, you could say, right?
Yeah.
It's matter really matter the most. We could have.
Obviously. So if
So
I
please,
talk
please.
about myself,
Yeah. Yeah.
let
Yeah,
me
please.
introduce myself to you as well so that you can know me better.
Please.
My
Please.
name is, as you know, my name is Anjali and I am 19 years old. I am
Okay.
from Bihar, where I completed my high school education and currently I am pursuing my graduation.
Okay.
Well, I love
Graduation.
interacting with new people, knowing about themselves, knowing about their city's custom culture and where they belong to, a speciality of their city. Apart from this, I love exchanging my language. I love learning new languages. So that was a brief summary of my introduction. How I hope you liked it.
I really liked it, and I appreciate. I wish you all the best for the rest of your journey. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, please, I would love to know that how did you get to know about me?
Yeah, sure. I would tell
Yeah.
you that I wanted to have a conversation. I have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Recently, I made it, so I love to, upload the videos of conversations.
Okay.
So
Okay.
therefore, I make sure I just find people to have a conversation. One day, I came across your video on Facebook. One of the guys whom I know has uploaded that conversation video, and I really find you speaking very well. So I just asked my dad friend, could you, it is possible that I can also have a conversation with this guy? So he
Okay.
said,
Okay.
obviously, I could talk to him for you. So this is how I found you. I
Thank you.
found you
Thank you
on
so much
social
for
media.
considering me that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that guy from, I think, Gyanendra, right?
Yeah, yeah.
From UP. Yeah. Last time we had a session maybe around 20 to 15 days ago. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's
We
not.
really. Yeah. Yeah.
So
We
by
really
the
get.
way, how is your English journey has been? How do you like speaking with people and improving your language? How do you like learning this language? It is hard for you, and it is easy when you started. So how did you learn, and how did you find the things
Yeah,
since you
honestly, I started my journey in 2022 in November. Okay. And if I talk about a little bit details about that situation, actually, I didn't even have a smartphone that moment. Okay. All I started my journey with a small Nokia keypad phone. You know about?
Yeah, I do know about
Yeah, yeah,
keypad
yeah. But
phones.
I was pretty good about using computer, about knowing internet, how to work with the internet. Okay. Since I was already working for a cyber cafe. So I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
already pretty good knowledge about those. But I didn't have my personal cell phone like smartphone. Okay. But that moment actually I got to remember about myself that oh my god. So it's been so long that I have been wasting my time. So what will happen in future about my life? So I started to think about okay. And honestly, I completed my 12th in 2016. Okay, 2016. But there actually I came across one problem, and that was the major reason that I had to stop my study right there. Neither I could take any kind of higher education after that. Okay. So that was the problem, and I was under the depression for maybe around 4 to 5 years completely. Okay. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. Neither I wanted to do anything. Okay. But somehow, for the very first time in 2022, I started to think about myself. No, I shouldn't keep wasting my time like this. Still, there should be a way, and I should do something else. Okay. So, there actually, I started to explore myself. So, what is there inside me? Okay. And what can make me better? So, how I can find that? So, I started working on myself and I started recognizing some facts about myself. Okay, that what are the qualities and what are the hidden talents that I had inside myself. Okay, and I started explore a lot, and then finally I got to realize that yes, this is one of the skill that I really wanted to have even when I was in school. Okay, so there I explored a lot and I got to realize that yes, this should be the one and this should be the one that I should go on with. Okay, so there actually I started my journey and I started exploring that how English can be spoken and how people can speak good English and what are the different strategy how people improve their English. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm from village. Okay, and I do not have any such any friends those who can speak English. Okay, so I was totally alone. But all I had interest to speak English, and that's the great fact. I always proud of myself. Okay, so there
That's
actually I
very
started explore a lot,
nice.
and I started working on my communication skill. Okay, so till the time I didn't really have to think a lot about the grammatical structure since I was already good at grammatical things when I was in high school. Okay, so I did not have to worry about all those grammatical things, structure, sentences, and different rules of the grammatical basic English grammar like. Okay, so all I had to do is was to start only, was to start speaking only. Okay. So there actually I started exploring and I started finding some application there. I started my journey there. Okay. So for the very first time, I got an application called OpenTalk. Have you ever heard about that? OpenTalk.
Not yet. I haven't heard about
That
it.
was one of the superb application I could say. Okay. because that was totally unlimited. Okay, as much as you can have conversation for around 1 hour, 2 hour. Okay.
And did you used to have a partner, co-learners with you, right? You used to talk to your co-learners.
Yeah, yeah, co-learners, and even I made a friend from Sri Lanka from that application, I could say, and I could say that she is still on my friend list. Okay, and she's a teacher from Sri Lanka,
Okay,
and
okay.
she must be
That's,
around 45 to 50 years old. But we
mhm.
have been a great friend, we could say, among each other. Okay,
Okay, okay.
yeah, so that's how I started my journey right
Your
there.
journey has been great, I guess. Your journey has been interesting. One should definitely listen and inspire themselves by your journey. And well, if I talk about, I have so many questions from you since I wanted to talk to you and I wanted to
Please,
know how did you learn this language. So, what do you think about grammar? Many people
yeah,
want to speak English, but they're afraid of making grammar mistakes. I used to do the same thing, but
okay,
so what would you like to say to the people who are afraid of making grammar mistakes due to which they are not speaking it?
yeah. Of course, that first of all, in order to start speaking, we need to have certain grammar rules, right? Like how to get to know about the sentence structure, how to form sentences, right? So first of all, we need certain things just to get started, right? And after that, things will get easier. But that is something that we need to keep believing that we have to go on with the process, right? But it happens with everyone. And I could still say about myself that sometimes I still make mistakes if I talk about my grammatical things related to the
Mhm.
grammar, right?
Yeah, obviously,
And
I do.
uh, lesson and learning is something that can never be completed, right? Because it is
Yeah,
considered
obviously.
journey, and a journey is something where there is no end, right? No matter how made and how much you improve, right? So that's what I still believe, learning something new every single day and to keep myself improving every single day, right? So that's all about actually. We shouldn't think
That,
that much.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We need to keep believing in the process and we have to go on, right? Just to learn one thing at a time and just to go on with the process. Yeah,
Yes, we should not try to learn multiple things at the same time,
right.
otherwise we will ended up learning nothing. I do agree with you. And at the same time, grammar is just a process of speaking better English,
Yeah,
a process of sounding grammatically correct. If you want to speak English, so you should learn some basic grammars.
yeah.
And in
First of all,
spoken English, as far as our experience is concerned, so we would say that in order to speak English, we do not need to learn the advanced vocabs, advanced way of grammar. Like people are afraid of making grammar mistakes. Grammar is so easy. The once you start learning it, you will definitely find interest. You will find learning grammar is very easy and very interesting at the same time. If I talk about myself, so I really love learning grammars. Whenever
okay,
I come across any videos where I find people teaching grammar, so
okay.
instead of skipping that video, I make sure to watch it because I really like somebody is teaching us the grammar rules.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I also love grammar. Okay, and the people, those whoever say something like that, yeah, I had grammar. Some people say that. Okay, but how can you? Because you are learning something from that, so how can you hate them? And that's not a good thing. But of course, you don't grammar. That doesn't mean that you should hate it. No, it
yeah,
will. Of
obviously,
course, it will be yours, man. Just keep speaking and just keep going with the flow, and it will be
yeah,
automated. Yeah.
yes.
So
By the
it's all
way,
about. Okay.
what about the structures? Like from where did you learn the structure and how many structures are required? And you can say that important to speak English. Crucial.
Structure.
Yeah,
Just to start speaking.
yeah.
Honestly, if I talk about my personal journey, for the very first time when I started, okay, because think about I had uh, stopped my study in 2016, but I started my English speaking journey once again, maybe around after 5 to 6 years. So think about within 4 to 5 years, no, no, 5 to 6 years. Think
Like,
about how much things I would have already forgotten, right? So think about
Yeah.
how I would have to struggle that moment actually. So somehow all I did one thing, about 10 start. Okay. There used to be two short books, maybe around 10 to 15 rupees for each book. Part 1 10 start and part 2 10 start. Okay. Where I could cover everything about tenses, okay, everything about modal verbs, and that's it. I started completing the first one, part one, within around 30 days, and the second one, uh, the same around 30 days. Okay, so as soon as I completed, I started to feel that yes, I have improved, and now I'm finally able to speak English. Okay, so there I got the confidence. Although it was very hard to start for the very first time. Okay, and sometimes I felt stuck. Oh my God, my words are not coming out from my mouth. Oh my God, what will I do? It's something like that. But uh, the decision that I took for myself that to keep going, never to stop. Okay, so
Okay, so
then
what
I
do you
started to
think?
realize.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what do you think? In order to learn this language, how many hours should we study, especially English one, and on which part should we focus more? People mention reading English and reading,
Reading,
listening,
writing, listening,
speaking.
speaking,
These
everything,
are
right?
the
Yeah, yeah,
important
yeah.
things in order to learn
And
English. So,
honestly,
what do you
I'm still
think?
doing everything, okay, simultaneously. So it depends on every individual, I could say. If you're
Mm,
pretty sure how much serious you are towards this language. So if you are someone who wants to complete and who wants to become fluent within a few months, within few days, or within few years, so it's up to you. So you must know that how much hours that you have to put in, right? So honestly, if we talk about any normal practice, it really takes years to understand, right? And one more small example that I'm gonna give you. So think about, although what I could say, uh, one thing that is improve. Improve is a word that mostly whenever we talk about enhancing our English, right? So mostly we use that to improve our English. But think about one thing. Why do we not say to increase our English? Do we ever say that?
no,
Have you ever heard from anyone saying this? To
not
increase my
yet.
English? So
No,
that's
not
that's
yet.
all about natural rhythm, right? Like how English is actually spoken, right or not?
Yeah,
So that's how
yeah.
that to learn the difference, it actually takes time. Although it is understandable, although the sentence meaning is same, right? I improve my English, I increase my English. Although it's completely understandable, but it's not natural. To understand
No.
that fact, it really takes a lot of time. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, that's very nice. You made people understand, especially me, one that there is a huge
Yeah,
difference between understanding and there is huge difference in between understanding and speaking.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So by the way, how do you connect with the people? How, since you work and even when you used to learn this language, you used to work in the company. So you might be busy with your work. You must have so many works to do. So how do you find time to talk to the people and improve this language, especially?
It's not a big deal to me, I could say, because it's not a company. It's not okay. It's a kind of what I could say. It's a part-time job for around 4 to 5 hours that I work in a day. Okay, from morning 9 to maybe around 1 or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, then after that I get my practice done at home, and I sometimes I try to take session, and I just involve myself with audio call sometimes. Okay, and on the other hand, I'm also preparing for another exam which is called IT technician. Okay,
Okay,
and that is
that's nice.
something I really need to practice very hard, because of I really need to be able to speak technical English, which is called the technical related words that is actually used in IT industry. Okay, and that is a bit of different, but this is all about my normal practice, as you could say. Okay, and nowadays uh, I have already changed my mindset to focus more about English songs. Okay, so
English
nowadays,
songs.
yeah, yeah, it's been a few months that I have been
How do
listening
you
and
like?
singing. Oh, sorry.
How do you like it? Because I also tried to listen to some Hindi English songs. I
Okay.
ended up being I ended up feeling bored, and that I understood the words, I even liked it, but I didn't feel like that I should be listening for long period of time. I
Okay, okay.
have remembered some English songs which I sometimes sing, and sometimes I skip it, but I just wanted to know the others opinion. You are the first person ever I have met is saying that I have started listening English songs. So how do you like it?
Yeah, honestly, it's been already 1 year since I have been working on my English songs. Okay, and finally, I have been able to sing English songs as well. If you want, so I can make you listen one song. Okay,
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
so no
It
worries,
will
no
be
worries.
great.
Okay, okay. So before that, let me tell you a few things about songs. Okay,
Okay.
really, I have seen a tremendous improvement. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
ever since I have started working on my English songs. Before that, I used to listen sometimes. And one more fact that I would like to present here, that I'm already good at singing. Okay, I actually love to sing in my native language, Odia. Okay, actually I'm from Odisha, so Odia is my language, Odia, and I can also sing in Hindi. Okay, so sometimes I practice Hindi songs as well, and it's one of my hobby, you could say.
So does
Okay,
is it helping you since you have started listening English songs? So how is it helping you? Is it helping you to
yeah,
extend?
it's really helping me. I could say that because I'm actually feeling the difference and what is the rhythm of English language. Okay, and there are many structures. Okay, there are many structure. Actually, I'm able to adapt, and there are so many beautiful sentences. There are so many beautiful synonyms, and there are lots of things out there. Actually, whenever I just start coming across different English songs. Okay, and the most important fact is that rhythm, okay, to speak any language. Okay, and that's really helping me a lot. And some people even
Okay.
say that you have a kind of accent, but honestly I have never tried about English accent. Okay.
Yeah, I really like your accent either. Sometimes when I had watched your video, so I didn't get
Okay,
inspired by your words. Moreover, I got inspired by your accent because you really spoke very well with Ganchand sir. So it was
okay.
very nice listening to you. So I really wanted to know. I think
Even yeah,
you
even
have
he
been
told
listening
me,
to my
okay, you have a
songs.
kind of accent. But honestly, I have never tried anything about accent. But the one thing I do to sound a bit different than the others. Okay, and that is the only thing. And that is the one thing that I have ever realized, that when I was in school, I used to watch lots of Hollywood movies. Okay, even when I didn't understand anything, but somehow I used to capture whatever they were saying in movies. Okay, like producing how meow or what are you doing, wow, wow, it's something like that. Okay, please don't get me wrong.
Okay, okay.
So there, actually, I was pretty much interested and fascinated. So since then, I don't know how it happened to me and how it got.
Now, obviously, if you are into something for
Yeah.
a very long period of time, so you are going to end it off adapting it. So language is also something which we can adapt by
Yes.
listening. That's why I prefer that so many people are here who wants. There are so many people who want their kids to start speaking English since their childhood, so they can just apply these things. They can implement such things in their day-to-day life instead of letting them listen Hindi songs and getting into the habit of watching English Hindi cartoons. They can make
Okay.
them watch English cartoons so that they can adopt such habits into them.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's completely that's completely right thing. And there actually I realized, and even whenever I read anything from books, I usually apply the same thing. Like whatever I am speaking to you, the same. I try to produce the same sound. Okay. Maybe
Uh,
this is something that's been affecting
this
me.
is
Okay. But I
helping
don't
you.
really know. And one
Uh,
thing, if I ever want to learn accent in future, that will be Australian, because that's one of my favorite. Okay, because I have been very familiar with Australian people. Okay, ever since I have been watching cricket, I'm very familiar with Australian cricketer as well. So yeah, if it's
Okay, but
possible,
I prefer if I in future if I get a chance to learn accent, so I
yeah,
would prefer to learn British accent.
British
I
accent,
really
yes,
like,
that's
yeah, I
awesome.
really like when
Yeah, that's
people
awesome
speak
actually.
British accent.
And there is a
But I
there
think
is only
that
time difference.
learning accent is very hard,
Very hard, yes, but take
especially
your
Indian
time.
people.
You have nothing to worry about, right? Take your time. Of course,
Yeah,
you'll get it. Okay,
obviously.
so are you ready now that I'm gonna sing a song for you?
Yeah, sure. I am longing forward. I'm looking
Okay,
forward to
okay.
you two singing this
Yes, I
song.
would be happy. I'd be happy to sing a song for you. Okay, which is very famous, and the singer is Justin Bieber. You might have heard about Justin Bieber. Okay, and the famous song, which is one of the massive global hit song, "Baby," called "Baby." Okay, so are you ready now?
Yeah, yeah, I'm singing.
Okay, okay. Please rate me after listening to my song. Okay, out of
Yeah,
10.
sure.
Okay, okay. So you also have to tell me if the sound is clear or not. Okay.
You are audible right now. You are
Okay,
clear.
okay. Oh, 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 oh. You know you love me. I know you care. Just how whenever, and I'll be there. You are my love. You are my heart. And we'll never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Uncle, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Said that's another and looked right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the past time, and I was like, baby, 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 ooh, like baby, 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 ooh, like baby, 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 ooh. Thought you'd always be mine, mine. Yeah, have you ever heard this song?
Oh my God, many times I have listened this song on the
This is one of the
Instagram and
famous songs.
I really love this song. The way you sung, I could not see it. I could not feel that some Indian person was singing. I could feel that
Yes, yes.
foreigner was singing this song, and this song was literally sung by him only
Yeah, yeah,
itself.
yeah.
You sung very well. Literally, I loved it, and I have listened to this song many times on YouTube and on Instagram. I come across the videos, and there are some songs which I like in
Yes,
English, and this is also one of them.
yes, yeah, yeah. It's one of the massive global hit song. Okay, and I think in 2010. It's old,
That's very nice.
but it's awesome.
Okay, so do you have any question for me?
Yeah, yeah. So maybe the moment I looked at you for the very first time on the screen, okay, I felt that uh, I had seen one of the conversational video, I think, with Gyanendra, right?
Yeah, yeah, you might have
Okay,
seen
then
me.
then then I realized, oh, it was you. Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. So what did you say? Which part of Patna you are from?
I'm from you might have heard about Patna, right?
Yes, yes, Patna.
So there is one city before Patna is called Ara. So I belong to there. I used to live in Patna, but now I have shifted in Ara.
Okay, that must be city area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, Anjali, when is this conversation going to end? Please let
Yeah,
me know
I
soon.
actually am going to wrap up this session. It was very nice talking to you, and thank you so much for coming over here and sharing your experience, and moreover, singing such a beautiful song for me and those who are going to watch this video.
And there are
Thank
plenty of songs. Okay, if you want, so we can have another session. And from my side,
yeah,
I would say
obviously,
that
yeah,
I would like to have another session with you. Okay.
yeah, sure. Okay, as of now, I'm gonna stop this recording
Okay,
and
so please stay